not gentle. The political hot goose. You see, don't for me, you the fry. I for don't buy you the nyaka nyaka. This not the Hot Goose Network television.
Famulem una audio this now una usual program where they come to una every Sunday. First Lady at Work. This now the responsible and passionate First Lady of Sierra Leone, Her Excellency Madam Mrs. Fatima Madabiu, a program where they come to you every Sunday. And me where they talk to una mina gentle Patrick Mada Kuruma. And today I label the First Lady as the global influencer. The First Lady is a global influencer because we all see that woman, the entire world don't see and say now woman where they influence young people them, now woman where they influence development, now woman where they influence boku good in them for happiness alone. Therefore, the world don't see because it influence a lot of good things them. Therefore, take them for let go na the global stage for continue for help in many other ways. Then. So today you will watch through the Hot Goose Network Salon page. Follow the page, share the program to your brother, to your sister. This now the regular 1 hour program when our First Lady at Work program when they come to you. Today we get 3 things a word at the camp discuss na the program. We will get other panelists them when Madam Ami Banya will join we na the show any moment from now. And then also, we will get Madam Sandra Rogers, when are the deputy women's leader in the UK and I. They will come join in at the program, but however, the program is kicking. So this is not the First Lady at Work program. One, we can't tell now about the responsibility, the level of responsible behavior where the First Lady don't do, and how compassionate a day in that country, and how it exhibits them, and how it conducts itself very well in a society. If you watch na YouTube, drop your comments. If you watch na Facebook, also not forget, drop your comment, follow the page, and also like the page and put you comment them so that we will continue for read them. This now the First Lady at Work program this. And then the next thing we'll talk about now how First Lady don't become an advocate, a global advocate for the people of Sierra Leone. How they advocate for the growth and development of Sierra Leone. How they advocate for make sure say Salone reach a point wherein everybody will be proud of that country day. Everybody will know say in Sierra Leonean. You know, some people when they say for far too long, they don't get an opportunity for let Salone get this type First Lady. So, but then now, we don't get them. And this Umayasu, and they do very well. But today, specifically, now this program, now 3 things we talk about. how it influence globally, how it make sure say it advocates for the people of Sierra Leone, and then how compassionate and responsible it is as the mother of the nation, and how it don't show it that one day. So you and the watch, continue for like the program, share the program to your brother them. This now First Lady at Work program. Una share the program. Una share the program. But first of all, I want to begin the program in one very interesting way. Una remember say where this accident occur, where this motor car, where a stone motor car, we can jam and collide with this petrol motor car in Sierra Leone yesterday. It caused a whole lot of problem. But then what happened? Inside the social media, we see the APC then go design, then go take old video of the First Lady and the husband. Then go put on at the social media. They begin politicize and play politics with the life of Sierra Leoneans. They put on there, then they lie. They say, look, the First Lady, who they dance yonder with people, then they die. APC, they try for distract the attention of Sierra Leoneans and whether they mourn for we loved ones them. And they distract the attention of Sierra Leoneans them where they cry. For we loved ones them, we don't die. Then they count politics inside it because APC, they always they know now how they go try for propagate bad in them. Bad in them. How then they wish for let bad in the way we don't happen during the regime, for let happen this regime or any other regime because they know they're not power. At the time when I say Sierra Leoneans will get a very loving, a very respectable, responsible and passionate First Lady. With Madam Fatima Madabiu. Now, for let everyone understand, say this woman is responsible First Lady. When that incident occurred, incident to APC now, then they try for bring Fatima a name inside it because APC, anything they want to play politics. Where this particular incident will not get for tolerate APC Padawandi. Nobody will not go encourage for can play politics with people they like. And Fatima is a responsible mother. And they talk this today inside this First Lady at Work program. Forget a disclaimer. Forget a disclaimer that all what the APC they talk yesterday. Today, oh, they see they put on an audio. Everybody be don't hear it. They even cut a video. When an old video of the president in West. They put and say, they say, look, then they dance. So they begin write like story. They put her in this form for bring confusion as Sierra Leone, for discredit the compassionate and most responsible First Lady when Her Excellency, Madam Fatima Biu, for demotivate her, for let her continue for work for Sierra Leone, for frustrate her and embarrass her and count disrespect to her. And not only that one day, for count disrespect and discredit the new direction government. Because APC, they don't get campaign message. And they not sabi develop campaign message. They don't get the brain. They don't get the manpower. They don't get what it take for build campaign message. So all what they do, now for make sure say, then involve into political propaganda. Now for make sure say then devise lies against credible people like we most powerful First Lady, we most responsible mother of the land, when Her Excellency Fatima Madabio. But APC not go succeed because gentle day for can tell una the good job that we Fatima Bio they do in that country. And for let una know one thing, let I tell una my family. For let una know one very important thing. When that incident occurred, this incident with APC they twist now, then they pull all video the way the president be done, take air and wave, then they twist them because they want gain political points. Her Excellency Madam Fatima, Mrs. Fatima Madabiu, now the first person we publish her in Facebook page, an official Facebook page, where I read, I begin follow up. If na lie at the lie family, I want to una watch. Una see? Una see the first lady, what is the first lady, Madam Madabiu? Una see what he write? Now in page. It says, Allah have mercy on our people. Just lands of the unfortunate disaster back home. May the souls of the departed rest in peace. Now let us shock Sierra Leoneans. Some people then go and say, who side the first lady day? We not say President Biode na Europe. President Biode na Europe, where he go there on that global environment summit, where they talk to African leaders, where they talk to the world leaders, them for let them help Africa. President Biode advocate to world leaders. And then waiting at the next thing, Fatima not even there with her husband. So for let them able go bring video, they say, look, then they dance. They don't go wrong. Fatima then at Senegal. Waiting he go do na Senegal. Her Excellency Madam Fatima Madabiu, and then at Senegal, and they represent Africa. And then at Senegal, and they advocate for Africa. I tell you, say, now an advocate, now world influencer. And they influence the world for let them make sure, see, they come together for renew their commitment in the fight against HIV and AIDS. So United Nations make a summit na Senegal. We say Madam Fatima Madabiu, when are the elegant, responsible, and compassionate First Lady, we say it go for let it talk na world theater and advocate for Africa, for let the world see the need, why they not forget about the HIV pandemic within the world, for let them renew their commitment to them, so that they will continue for help people them, so that awareness go the day for let people they not forget say HIV day. Now they Fatima day na Senegal. So you don't see who say APC don't they don't embarrass themselves. Now that make at the tell una say una continue for can at the first day at work program. At the tell una everything when at the correct message. Now that make gentle today. Now President Biode na Europe and they advocate so that much lie no go come again. So that they will see reasons why the environment will be protected. For let the global world know say Africa need to be protected. Because not to Africa they create then climate change there where they happen, where they cause a disaster there. Not to Africa get them big factory there. Now America, Europe, and the first world, now them get them big factory there, where they smoke, then they go into the air for deplete the ozone layer, for destroy the environment. Therefore, we know they do that today. We know they damage the environment, but we know we they suffer more. So President Bio they present the case say, since we they suffer more, we need for let them where they create the problem, let them give we more help, so that we go able to protect ourselves and protect the environment, so that we don't go to get the aftermath and the disaster where they for them. While President Bio in Europe, Fatima said the United Nations they call them, they say let you go advocate for Africans, so that the entire world, because the world wants stop for fund HIV problem there. When a member HIV bad, it still exists. And if they don't continue for raise awareness, from where they don't stop for happening. So Fatima in the Senegal, and they talk for the HIV programs for Let's Stop. Then APC, this thing will not happen. This sad event will not happen. They want try no more for balance people the attention. They not say sorry for them people and they. Then a politics then at the head every day. Then they begin to politicize them. Then they bring video. Then they lie say Fatima and Mother Bill. Then they dance. I want them to all say a lie. In fact, when that video come out yesterday, they all shame because now yesterday President Bio Council in meeting with ECOWAS. It go inside plane. It come back to the salon. And when I see President Bio reach the salon yesterday. So how President Bio go in a flight? And they travel for go salon, for go see and respond to in people in the problem will not happen. Fatima de Senegal, and they talk to the world leaders them about what will not happen. They at the same time, then they in England, they see that they dance. Then they party, then they dance. So I don't see how APC then they lie. So I don't see the differences. I don't see how I don't scatter the thing for una. I don't understand clearly say APC, they're not good for themselves, they're not good for that country. This na First Lady at Work program. Now I don't see when the disaster will come. Fatima de Senegal. Now the first person will write my Facebook page. When I say I read them back. Fatima say, Allah have mercy on our people. Just learned of the unfortunate disaster back home. May the souls of the departed rest in peace. Not so yesterday when I see President Bio reach, as he reached from airport, he go to hospital there. So, when I tell me, the time when APC pulled this video, say, look Fatima, hey man, then they dance, where salon they suffer. Just because they want to bring politics, they want to discredit the hard work in First Lady. They don't get no nothing for test religion. Na subhanallah business of what they want. Let happen in a salon. President Bio then a plane. How President Bio go then a plane, they travel, they go saloon. Fatima they said then they go dance. Maybe not by magic. Now APC the organizer. So when I don't see the kind of motor man they will in that country with. So man they say gentle, we get pandemic, politics not there, yes. But we get pandemic, we get trouble, we don't call. We get disaster, we don't call. Now that in the APC they use for coin and for change them, for craft them, for bring politics inside it. Oh, we go sit down and they watch APC they lie by the saloon people. I for go sit down and they watch APC they discredit me First Lady. I go sit down and they watch APC they lie by Mother Bill. And they go sit down and they watch APC they pull video that they lie to Sierra Leoneans them. I don't can't tell them, no, I not go do. I'm a politician. I go correct them. So now that they make Adenaya again today on the First Lady at Work program. Now, when the First Lady in Senegal, after we write this, when I watch, allow and listen, a message we is sent out to Sierra Leoneans them. We all man they suffer with a condolence message. You know, midnight, this is a First Lady at Work program. With the discredit APC and with the showcase how Fatima Bio is a very responsible and compassionate woman. But all when they curse her, then they disrespect her. They don't deserve her. They don't deserve her. One na woman, you know for curse woman, but then they curse her. I read the Mami cause bomber. Yesterday they curse her. They curse her to a woman, a hood, which is sad. But yet, you know, they still vex. Then they intimidate her. Then they harass her. But yet, they continue. Now, when I listen again, in the Senegal, they talk for Africa, where United Nations call them. Now, they get a message when I listen.
Yesterday, we get a very unfortunate situation we don't befall we nation. A situation we don't cost we too many lives them. Dark tanker we explode in Wellington. It's a devastating situation for everybody, not only Fritonians, but everybody in other nation there. I want to take this chance for send me condolences to all the family members, them, all the loved ones, them. We don't lost a family member and loved one in this kind of a disaster we befall we nation last night. This now situation where nobody know they pray for, nobody know wish them on even your enemy. It don't happen to we. But Sierra Leone, we've gone through a lot of issues and we've come out of it stronger, fiercer and resilient. And I know say this is now another situation where together we go come out pana stronger and fiercer again. We not deserve this. We behaviors them are very critical when it comes to the situation here. Fear tank not to something we person they play with. Fear tank we get fear. Not to something we person go even one for go near. But it don't happen to we. I want to say thank you to the health workers them for their service to humanity yesterday, for making sure they come and help the one they way they able for help, and for making sure they able for take the body them where they na the place they and take them so that they will be dignified. I want to say thank you to the disaster recovery units in Freetown. We promptly, when they hear this thing, they were on the ground, try to put things in place for the nation and for the family. Make we take heart. This is not something where anybody they wish for, even on your enemy, but it don't happen to we. Now, make we come out from this, learning a lesson we self go don't learn from and not say yes. It been don't happen to we, and we will not go allow and make it happen to we again. My sympathy to all the family. Nothing or the way I go say na we go give a joy. But I know say God Almighty will put this on we go find a way for console every one of una so that when I will go through this tragedy. I'm so sorry for all we.
Sierra Leoneans them, when I don't hear it, you know this mina gentle. You where they watch na YouTube, now for subscribe. You where they watch na Hot Goose Network Saloon, now for follow the page and like the page. When I bring una comment there. You see, APC, they always want for discredit good government because they don't ever do good thing. Because they don't ever do good thing, they always try for stand against good program there. And they always want let the wrong thing happen again. Wait till it don't happen with them. But this don't go happen because that wrong thing that will be happening during APC tenure as a result of the corruption, mismanagement, recklessness, and carelessness of the APC government that's ending. We'll not be hearing about first lady anywhere. Nobody not be the talk about first lady because it not be relevant. It not be making itself important. In fact, a man not be get respect for him. Because next come you be the woman house, you not even get respect for him. So how the woman, but the woman it be so sad. So now this is the first lady. When I read a compassionate message to the world. So anybody where you see that video where APC they send out against the first lady for discredit her. Now lie, then they do them because they're afraid them. Then they do them because the first lady, now one of the best women there where they push the new direction agenda go before. Anything where APC stand against, now the best team. Anything where APC support, now the wrong team. How they not go stand against the woman? Now they don't lie, I don't expose them today. Fatima de Senegal. And then a United Nations program, they talk for Africa for let them able to renew the world renew their commitment to support and the fight against HIV and AIDS. President Bio they travel yesterday as the thing happens, so they travel from Europe and they go back na Salon. So how it go they travel na plane and not to 1 hour, not to 2 hours, not to 3 hours, not to 4 hours inside plane. Fatima de Senegal and they go dance and make party. When I don't see how APC then would they embarrass them every day. Me are there for disgrace them because they're not good for themselves. They're not good for that country. This not the first lady at work program. This not the type woman they will want in society. Now let I play to now. You know, say HIV we don't reach a point wherein people they don't forget about them. Ebola don't come, Corona don't come. Other sickness they don't come, but people they don't forget say HIV they were dangerous when they kill people. And the world don't dey tire with this, and then we don't decide for stop for pay, give money for awareness and sensitization. Because Madam Fatima Bio na a global influencer, United Nations we don't see him. They no say na global influencer, they still become the head of education plus, meaning educating the world about waiting they disturb the world and giving out advocacy as to how then they disturb the world if it be solved. Because they know say first in history in Africa, Fatima Bio na the first youthful, young, modeled, well-mannered first lady where we don't get, and a very influential with the youth, with the young people, and all over the world. And then are the first outspoken, very intelligent, and most prestigious first lady where we don't ever get in the history of Africa. So because of that, the United Nations say Fatima Bio for come, for let her use them, let her encourage her, let her become an influencer for educate globally the world, for let us see reasons why they for renew their commitment them, why they for continue for support other nations them for fight against HIV and AIDS. So now the program that one day it go now Senegal for go do now in the champion we go do now in the global influencer. They will see the Senegal president be there around them. Now they host them. So I want to watch. Let I put live by APC. They let showcase the good job of this woman they do, even when they intimidate them, even when they cause them. Because now this is the thing that way APC that they do throughout history, when they discourage women them for letting them not come forefront in governance. Then they curse them, then they call them rare girl, then they disrespect them, then they intimidate them, then they harass them. Just like how can they call Yumkela, when a former UN man, where they harass, disrespect, and intimidate Zainab Mosiri, where they go to the parliament for go approve them for become the neck boss. This is the same thing they are doing. And they don't do it to Fatima, but she's still resilient. They don't do it for Fatima, but she's still composed and focused. A focus on one thing, making sure Africa come first, making sure Sierra Leone come first, making sure it represents the woman in Sierra Leone, it represents the Sierra Leonean personality. Because any side first lady go, when you did it as Sierra Leonean, as they say when a first lady, you as Sierra Leonean, they don't give you that respect straight. Because they know say, first in history, we get the most eloquent, fine, articulate young woman, we don't become the first lady of Sierra Leone. This, not the first lady at work program. So now this make the United Nations call Fatima. They say, you can't influence the world. For let them see the need. Educate people them again about HIV and AIDS. Because you're a global influencer. Because you're an advocate. Because you're a compassionate woman. Very responsible. So they call them. They hold that summit na Senegal. Now they call and say, let you go talk. When I listen, and see where we own prestigious first lady, how it represents Sierra Leone, it make we look proud. First in history, when I watch them. So the one they will say, it is Europe here in man the dance, when they can't shame on you.
Hi everyone. As we all know, say Adena Senegal right now for attend the meeting for the HIV and AIDS for Africa, especially West and Central Africa. As we all know, we are being go na the UN General Assembly na America. The head of the UN AIDS actually asked for make I go be the champion for education plus. And that means say I not go only to represent Sierra Leone, but I represent the whole of the African continent. And my job na ya na for can make sure say at the debut for the first time for talk to the African continent for make let them understand say the gains them way they don't make on all AIDS, HIV and AIDS issues them. Lord, we not allow the COVID pandemic for reverse some and we start all over again. And this is not the opportunity for me for engage African head of states them, for make them know say, we don't go too far in terms of prevention and in terms of helping the one that we already don't contract this disease here, for make them go able for manage them and live a healthy life also for many more years. But with the COVID pandemic, we don't can hit the wall, people then don't begin to pull their eye them on this other issue when HIV and AIDS. So now, do you and don't ask me for make a come, for can talk to people them, for make a talk to African head of states them, for make a begin for be the voice for the voiceless now the African continent. Well, I want to say thank you because we Bokuna Africa. If they look me, they ask say make a be a champion for them. Just like how the African Union asked for make a be a champion for African sanitation. Now, because they believe in my ability for deliver and believe, say, yes, if I'm given the chance and given the right opportunity and give me the right information, then I go able for do the right thing for the voiceless. I want to say thank you to everybody, especially we Minister of Health, Dr. Dembi, we accompany me na yeah. Where they with me, where they can support me. Today, na in open the conference, na in day and make sure say everything that they need for know about Sierra Leone, it don't deliver. Now, when me on time come on Tuesday for talk to the world, I know they only talk to the world about Sierra Leone, but I'm talking to the world about the continent of Africa. So wish me luck because I need them. And me first stand is for able for TINAP and represent Africa in front of the leaders then.
So when I don't hear it for yourself. Not so gentle they bring the authentic information to una. So you see where I say the first lady is a global influencer. She's an international advocate. You know, this is not the kind of person the world don't get. When I see some of the job the way this woman they do, it's not only limited to hands of our girls. You know, now that make I bring this program, especially because me the media influencer. I bring her especially so that everybody in Australia, now the whole world, for clearly see, say the first lady is determined. The first lady is ready for push salon business go before. It make me proud. Now when it talk inside that statement, when I remember African Union, they don't crown and they don't get a job for let be a champion of sanitation. Because they see say a sanitary pad, education and distribution where it be done they do na salon, the entire world they fall for her. The entire Africa they fall for her. So they make her a champion for let go they educate the woman for let champion that sanitation issue na the world. That should be a big pride as Australians they won't forget. So when you get a first lady like this type here, like Her Excellency Fatima Biu, it don't make an exploit. Who say we don't ever get first lady apart from Madam Patricia Kaba, may her soul rest in peace. Who say we don't get first lady in a salon? We don't go. So when a jealousy, APC, because they're able to do good for the people of Australia, nobody know for do that good day. They will turn about. Now we don't see today. They don't go to Senegal. They say a champion of education plus, where they talk to the world and African leaders then about the awareness of HIV and AIDS. Now Senegal, when I don't see. Now England, they hear a man in the dance. Now through APC they talk. So when I don't see, if you're not able to appreciate this woman about the good job the way they do, not Poland. If you're not able to appreciate the government of Sierra Leone, when the new direction government about the great job what they do for continue for make salon become and remain sexy and attractive, no Poland. If you're not able for make sure see President Tokandubio in good effort where they put in that country where it not ever happened in the history of Sierra Leone. No Poland. You as APC politician, I think what you for do now for go sit down. Design an alternative measure. Say, I don't tell you that this time without number. This thing where Madam Bio they do, This free education, that's the way Fatima they do the next first lady, he go do a passer. How he go do and then una draw una map. But because APC not get the talent, because they not get the manpower, because they not get the IQ, they not get the intelligence, they not get that better sense for able to do something. Waiting then they resort to. Now for Mamiko, anybody who on a deeper argument, you not get waiting for bring a profile, for bring a young case out, for substantiate and well. You not get them, it is fossilized. Waiting the endpa, napa mami cause, napa cause in the endpa, meaning you not sabi nothing. That is APC. So when I see First Lady, how it articulates the issues of the world. When I see how it present, it advocate for the world and it advocate for Africa. Now they don't make a champion of education, educating people about the HIV issue, the war, UN don't call her. So when I don't see how powerful this woman is, when I don't see how Sierra Leone is being proud under the leadership of President Okanobio because it get a powerful woman. So you see the job the way Fatima they do. When it comes to First Lady at Work program, every Sunday, now so they bring to you the work the way this woman they do. You they see a lot. So you don't go sit down, you follow person where they lie. So when I don't see where you not fight for lie, anytime when you lie, people then they listen the lie today. But tomorrow when the truth come, it a disgrace. Now that make APC they get one the old hag tribalist, what they call Jeffrey Bangra. All man will say we don't lie all over the place. Now always be they talk when a lie, people they not get respect for again. They're not even listening. APC they not they watch again. So this is the job that we Fatima they do. We made a project out there. Fatima is a global influencer. Now she's a champion of Education Plus. And they try for work with the entire Africa. And they try for work with them. Let them come together and they advocate to the world leaders. Let them not stop for fund HIV awareness. Now that they continue for let them renew their commitment for with the fight against HIV. Now Fatima go for Senegal. It represents alone. This is a blessing for us. Fatima, now the answer to the prayers of Sierra Leoneans. Oh yeah. I want to know again another thing. I tell you, say she's not only a world-class global influencer, now also an advocate. Now international advocate. Now a mama na the nation. You know, say when mama dey na the nation, it talk for picking them. When mama dey na the nation, it help a husband, it supports a husband. That's what a good woman they do. A good woman no the kind of more is sit on a corner, like say Anyama Koroma we be day. We know the area I join in a corner, I say in a nurse. Because if you not be nurse, all the champions of sanitation, now if for don't make up, now if for don't bring hands of our gas. Even if after 10 years, Fatima, a man say another go for presidency again after 10 years. Fatima don't create a landmark na salon. It don't create a platform wherein any other serious first lady they can continue with. It don't create an indelible mark na the world where forever they know they forget salon. That hands off our gas. It don't day now. Sanitary pad distribution, it don't day now. Food baskets, it don't day now. Global advocates, they don't go forget them. They go always remember Sierra Leone for this kind of gem where President Biogo married and bring to we where it help you so. Now waiting at the next step with Fatima take. Let's tell you, let's shock you again. Una remember say with brothers and sisters, the way they be done the travel, they go to Gambia. Then they harass them for residential permit. It has been an issue where they make some people then they run away come Gambia, then they put them in a cell. Some man they go for go drag, some man they go for go fena because you know you get opportunity during APC time. But cool brothers then run away, come on a salon. But for this government don't scam. You don't ever hear anybody run away come on salon. Nobody don't run away. Besides the people that they run for come back to the salon. President Biogo bring we. President Biogo pull now from Lebanon, Kawitui. Where Fatima go then Begam na Lebanon. Begam na Kuwait. When I see where Fatima talk to a man, then pull them people then they count them back na Freetown. So with brothers and within Gambia, with Sierra Leonean brothers and sisters, and they be done they harass them, put them under pressure. because of residential permit. Then they select the taker every year. So man, they go drag that money plenty. So Fatima say and say, no, we not a sister country then. Let her go and go talk to Gambian people then. Let her talk to my husband. Let he send me the let her go advocate for me people then. My brother and sister, you really watch me. Me na gentle. I dey report to you now today. Say, Her Excellency, Mrs. Fatima Madabiu, it don't make that move. It don't make success. It don't make achievement. It don't go advocate. He's a global ambassador for the people of Sierra Leone. We know they pay. Imagine, this woman know they get salary. If they do all this one for free, the one who they get salary. When an escroma the government they eat, they not be they do all the wire. It don't go na Gambia. They like today. It don't go advocate for Sierra Leoneans in Gambia. Because it gets Sierra Leoneans at heart. Because in a mama, a national a mother, it don't go talk on behalf of Sierra Leone. Now, the Gambian government, they don't abolish that residential permit. No salon person, no need residential permit again for staying in Gambia or for working in Gambia. When I watch and listen, we Her Excellency, Madam Fatima Madabiu, we it explain to we in success story, what it don't go do and how it don't achieve for help and advocate for Sierra Leoneans as a global ambassador.
Hello everyone. Today I'm so pleased and happy because we people in Gambia, Sierra Leoneans the way they Gambia, for far too long they complain about this residential permit issue. For far too long they complain about residential permit and waiting they need for pay, how they need for pay and we don't take this campaign to the other level. I don't go, His Excellency go first. They don't go talk to him brother Adama Barrow, President of the Republic of Gambia. We don't come back, and then His Excellency send me as an envoy for go talk to me brother Adama Barrow, President of the Republic of the Gambia, for make you go consider for lift this residential permit issue on Sierra Leoneans. Well, me people, and today I want to tell you say we don't succeed. Now Sierra Leoneans then go live in the Gambia freely, and Gambians they live in Sierra Leone freely. This is the way Africa should go. We are Africans. We all not African people. We no need for the go na each other's country and we get all of them taxed and Yahweh then they level on us. Really, two small countries, Gambia and Sierra Leone, then don't see them say there is a need for letting people and live among other people and freely, and then don't make that one day easy and possible for the citizens them. I want to thank retired Brigadier Julius Madabiu, because from day one where he come na office, this na in priority. He come out here go Gambia and go make this request to him brother. Say, please, I want my people to live here freely. And your people also will live in Sierra Leone freely, because we are one people. We should not be separated just by boundary, and then we are now separated because then come out na Salon and Kana Gambia. So that means they had to be punished twice. People them are big. Unalo we appreciate this one. This one Namibia una the help for celebrate. Because when I see Gambia and Sierra Leone, then now they interact freely, live freely in each other's country, and that is the African that we're looking for. If you're a true African, you get for be happy say, no, Africans should not be paying permits, residential permits anywhere in Africa for live there, because this is our continent. Europeans are doing it. Europeans, no European country, they know they pay for living in each other's country. So why Africa we not go do the same thing for each other? Today I want to praise retired Brigadier Julius Madabiu and
So the family until una self don't hear from the horse's mouth. I tell una say this na gentle, me na gentle, another lie. SLPP la tell una one difference we'll get between APC. SLPP when a publicity we they do. APC then a propaganda then they do. And when they say propaganda na lies. Think they were not correct, then they sit down, then go Quenam, then turn out in the form of lie for fool people. Publicity now, SFPP party, they own a publicity with the give. Meaning, they can't tell the people there about the good job that we don't do, and they will not be able, and they will, with the show now evidence. For proof, say yes, wait we don't talk, 9 this. In law, they can normally say there's a maxim, we say, the legal maxim, we say, he who asserts must prove. Now that means when you go to court, then they tell you, say, Alec, you talk, boku. They say, bring evidence. So he who asserts must prove. Where will they assert in publicizing about the good job of the country and the government? Will they bring proof to una? So where are they talk about the good job of Fatima Bio under this program, First Lady at Work program? When they clearly see and they bring evidences to una say this woman, they do a lot for Sierra Leone and Sierra Leoneans. But when APC can't of can talk, they don't get proof. Then they call propaganda, like the recent propaganda where they don't put against Fatima Bio say, look and then Europe, now England, here man then they dance, look video, old video. Now when I don't see Fatima de Senegal, you will not see it. I want to let you see him back.
Hi everyone. As we all know, say Adena Senegal right now for attend the meeting for the HIV and AIDS for Africa, especially West and Central Africa. As we all know, we are being go na the UN General Assembly na America. The head of the UN AIDS actually asked for make I go be the champion for Education Plus. And that means say I not go only to represent Sierra Leone, but I represent the whole of the African continent. And my job na ya na for can make sure say at the debut for the first time for talk to the African continent for make let them understand say the gains them way they don't make on all AIDS, HIV and AIDS issues them. Though we not allow the COVID pandemic for reverse them and we start all over again. And this is not the opportunity for me for engage African head of states them, for make them know say we don't go too far in terms of prevention and in terms of helping the one that we already don't contract this disease here, for make them go able for manage them and live a healthy life also for many more years. But with the COVID pandemic, we don't can hit the wall. People then don't begin to pull them eye them on this other issue when a HIV and AIDS. So now, do you and don't ask me for make a come, for can talk to people them, for make a talk to African head of states them, for make a begin for be the voice for the voiceless now the African continent. Well, I want to say thank you because we Bokuna Africa. If they look me, they ask say make a be a champion for them. Just like how the African Union asked for make a be a champion for African sanitation. Now, because they believe in my ability for deliver and believe, say, yes, if I'm given the chance and given the right opportunity and give me the right information, then I go able for do the right thing for the voiceless. I want to say thank you to everybody, especially we Minister of Health, Dr. Dembi, we accompany me na ya. Where they with me, where they can support me. Today, na in open the conference, na in day and make sure say everything that they need for know about Sierra Leone, it don't deliver. Now, when me on time come on Tuesday for talk to the world, I know they only talk to the world about Sierra Leone, but I'm talking to the world about the continent of Africa. So wish me luck because I need them. And me first stand is for able for TINAP and represent Africa in front of the leaders then.
When I don't hear it, the one day we really don't talk lie about this woman. She is in Senegal. And then again in condolence when the death happened. So this is not the job the way this woman they do. We don't make APC, they don't vex. Because they don't want to let good thing happen. But let God continue for bless you. Her Excellency. You will they watch now for drop you messages them. Let Fatima know say what thing they do is not unnoticed. Let know say what they do is appreciated by every serious Sierra Leonean. And we love her. We acknowledge the effort the way they apply for advocate for Sierra Leoneans, for advocate for Africans, in compassionate role the way they play, in sacrifice the way they make for make sure see it puts Sierra Leone at the global stage like they do. Also now today she is a champion of education plus, advocating for Africa, not only Sierra Leone, representing Sierra Leone directly. Every Sierra Leonean woman for feel proud. At the tell now, the whole world knows say Salona we get the greatest IQ in the entire Africa. So firstly, they don't believe saying that true. Because anywhere African first lady that they meet up, now in that they choose. Then they don't show say this administration, the president serious about helping the people of Sierra Leone. Hey, where you want to say this president no better or this government no better? Now for what to the president or the candidates in WEF? Let's see the substance where they be in now. If the one where they be in and wrote in substance, that government they not go better. Beside any successful man, there's a strong woman. Now this make APC the day against this woman. This woman not they get salary. You know they work for government. You know they thief person couple. You know care about salon money. If they do in your work, in small money where they get, and they put them back together, it helps Sierra Leoneans. If you not get for tell and thank you, no blackmailer. No blackmailer. No lie, pana. Unala we come together and support Madam Fatima Biu. I don't tell you now. Now December the council. If every Sierra Leonean community where they abroad, where they put $5, we send that $5 to Fatima. We say, Fatima, do ya go buy food there because December they can Fatima get for can do back in food basket. So the woman them will enable provide during the festive season. Fatima, look the $5 they will not put them together, I don't get them. Yeah, this not to politics. This now about Sierra Leone. Because all the women the way they see they give at that food basket there. You know they ask for party card. They all they go then they go take. If you not put her together, Fatima champion almost 60% of the society. 60% of the society, then we will get food for it during their festive season. But when I go there, when I criticize, not when they get the money. And they spend a young couple. When I ever hear say Anyama go do that, you know they do it because you don't care. That is more money we they get. And they keep her. A man not even get respect for her. The woman not able to work herself. I not laugh her. Because the man not been again the platform. They not been a tolerator. And they embarrass her. Because Annette Kuruma, according to what me understand, they say a woman beat her. If they beat say I would have been there against the road. They beat her. Now woman beat her, so they beat woman, they disrespect woman. Suppress and harass woman elect you kind. But President, you know this one. They give the space to invest because invest na the appropriate woman. Now we not see the kind of job the way this woman they do. Not only hands up our guys, we not continue for Kanaya. Now the first lady at work program. We are going to learn a lot. We are going to learn a lot about the job the way this woman they do. Una hear. So una with the lie. See Fatima they na Europe and they dance man. A man been in a plane and they go salon. And then he don't give him condolence. He post on first time Facebook page. Look at. there and make a message.
Yesterday, we get a very unfortunate situation we don't befall we nation. A situation we don't cost we too many lives them. Dark tanker we explode and Wellington. It's a devastating situation for everybody, not only Fritonians, but everybody in other nation day. I want to take this chance for send me condolences to all the family members, them, all the loved ones, them. We don't lost a family member and loved one in this kind of a disaster we befall we nation last night. This now situation where nobody know they pray for, nobody know wish them on even your enemy. It don't happen to we. But Sierra Leone, we've gone through a lot of issues and we've come out of it stronger, fiercer and resilient. And I know say this is another situation where together we go come out pana stronger and fiercer again. We not deserve this. We behaviors them are very critical when it comes to the situation here. Feel tank not to something we person they play with. Feel tank we get fear. Not to something we person go even one for go near. But it don't happen to we. I want to say thank you to the health workers them for their service to humanity yesterday, for making sure they come and help the one they way they able for help, and for making sure they able for take the body them where they na the place they and take them so that they will be dignified. I want to say thank you to the disaster recovery units na Freetown. We promptly.
So una don't see this na First Lady at Work program, and my family una continue for camp at the program. You will share, continue for share the program, and una not forget Sierra Leoneans them. Una continue for hate APC. Una continue for use APC. Una continue for vote against APC. And let us join hand and support the First Lady and the husband, and for make sure see we give them another chance as Sierra Leoneans them for let President Bio continue here in West, for let them continue for make Salone go na the global stage, and for let them make sure say Salone continue for remain sexy and attractive. Because every day with a very good name about Salone, not only trade, una bye mina gentle, the political outgoes. This na First Lady at Work program. Una stay tuned next Sunday. Una kai again, the program they continue. Una enjoy.
Oh, would I get this game? Yeah, so I'm Sam na would I this game? Yeah, they for oh, would I cook and shape the game? President we are with a vote for development and Salone. Amu you don't hear me? We are with a vote we are with a vote we are with a vote for development and Salone. Sholele, 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 oh. After you, now you. Sholele, 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 oh. 2023 now you. Show them say you do it, 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 after you now you. Salome, wait till we say, yo, we dey vote for you, yo, we dey vote for you, yo, we dey vote for you, oh. Opu Salome go before. We don't wait till we say, yo, we dey vote for you, yo, we dey vote for you, yo, we dey vote for you, oh. Osaloni Betewa. Kapo Abolanje Beleo, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Dongo Abolanje Beleo, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Wajama Abolanje Beleo, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Kaila Abolanje Beleo, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Buntigo Ulanje Beleo, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Kayamba Ulanje Beleo, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Wejima Kwa Longiva, Amweno kono mwa fefo, Bepo abe Hawaii, Bepo abe Hawaii, Bepo abe Hawaii, Madabio, Anpo loko tenepa, Yo sete votamu, Yo sete votamu, Yo sete votamu, Yo sete votamu, Madabio, Ankambia tenepa, Yo sete votamu, Yo sete votamu, Yo sete votamu, Yo sete votamu, Madabio, Amfalapa tenepa, Yo sete votamu, Yo sete votamu, Yo sete votamu, Yo sete votamu, Madabio, Amakeni tenepa, Yo sete votamu, Yo sete votamu, Yo sete votamu, Yo sete votamu, Madabio, Amakroka tenepa, Yo sete votamu, Yo sete votamu, Yo sete votamu, Yo sete votamu, Madabio. Amadabio, Sam na who that this game ya dey for Amadabio, oh who that cook and shape the game President Bio, Sam asimane dey jump come on, they say back to power,
Papaya, Naya, on the other side. They don't rule this country, they don't take the country from the frying pan to the fireside. We tell God thank you for President Bill. You only get at this country, let me get a chance for. Oh man, they want to take this country back to austerity. Ce n'est pas possible, that's what Frenchman say. We are making President Bill chance here, make him develop this country for we. And like I say, make we judge him in the end, because the end justify the means.
We are with the voter, we are with the voter man, we are with the voter man, for development na salo. Amu you don't hear me, we are with the voter man, we are with the voter man, we are with the voter man, for development na salo. Sholele, 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 oh. After you, now you. Sholele, 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 oh. 2023, now you.
Libera! Network TV.